This is KOCO 5 News at 9.
KOCO 5 raising money right now for Habitat for Humanity. Just last month, volunteers from our station helped build a home for a very deserving family, but we are not stopping there. My co-anchor Marky Martin, Chief Meteorologist Damon Lane, and meteorologist Jonathan Conder are preparing right now to go over the edge at Leadership Square, all to raise money for Habitat for Humanity. Want to say good morning to you, Oklahoma. I'm Maggie Carlo.
I'm Steve Botari at the desk here for Marky because right now, well, Marky's on top of a building downtown.
You can see it there.
Leadership
Far
Square.
away.
You see it there. You also see Sky 5 there. Them gathering on the top of that building. And right here live this morning, we're going to hear from her. Also, watch Damon and Marky rappel down to the ground live. First, though, got to get you out the door at ground level here with meteorologist Michael Armstrong. Michael.
All right, thanks, Steve. And yeah, we are looking at some sunshine here across the metro area right now, looking at our tower cam. And I'll tell you what, it's really nice morning. Now, we do have some rain scattered across parts of southwestern Oklahoma with a little complex that's moved in from Texas overnight. It is weakening, though, not a whole lot of rain with that. Also some rain across the northern parts of Oklahoma moving up into Kansas. Now, none of that is the severe weather that we will see this afternoon. All of that will just be weakening rain showers. Highs today, though, look at this, mid to upper 80s across the state. South winds very strong today, 20 miles per hour ahead of this strong storm system that's pulling out into the plains. Look at this. In the parts of western Kansas, the Oklahoma Panhandle and the Texas Panhandle, level 3 enhanced risk of severe weather, including the threat for a couple of tornadoes. That's not out of the question. Storms will then line out and bring a damaging wind and hail risk to areas from Woodward down toward Clinton, Enid, and Altus. Now, once the storms make it closer to Oklahoma City by midnight to 2 a.m., they will definitely be on a weakening trend as they work their way across the state. But we are watching that area across northwestern Oklahoma very closely. More details on the severe weather threat and your weekend forecast coming up.
All right, Michael, thank you so much. Happening right now, KOCO working to help raise money for Habitat for Humanity. In order to do that, we are sending some of our team members over the edge. That includes my co-anchor, Marky Martin. She is on top of Leadership Square right now with officials from Habitat for Humanity. This is so excited. I am nervous for them and excited at the same time.
Looking at it from Sky 5, you get a perspective of just how high up they really are. Now, Marky, we see you here live this morning. I also see Chief Meteorologist Damon Lane. You guys getting ready to go down this building. I know, Damon, you're going first, but Marky, you're not far behind.
No, I'm not far behind. We are on top of Leadership Square with 16 stories high with Chief Meteorologist Damon Lane. How are you feeling? Because you're going over first.
I'm going over first. You know what? I have my back right now to this to the edge, so I haven't yet looked over the edge. So right now I think I'm doing all right, but I've got this GoPro mounted on live, so you're gonna see it all raw in just a few minutes here. You know what they say? The most memorable things are the things that make you the most uncomfortable at first.
And
so,
we're uncomfortable. I'll tell you that much.
Yes,
right now.
we are. So I'm putting my gloves on. I'm about to go over.
He's going over.
I'm all lassoed up here. Yep.
Yes, we've gone through our training. We know what to do, hopefully. So yeah, you have the GoPro looking at you. I have the GoPro looking forward facing. We're gonna get all sorts of angles of this happening today.
This is fun. So, and even Sky 5 is a little above us as well. So we've got a lot of pictures here. We're gonna be streaming this online as well as right here during the 9 o'clock newscast. But it's all for a great cause. You know, we raised a ton of money in helping for Habitat for Humanity. I know you're gonna talk more about that coming up. But for the stories that we are helping to tell here, and it's really just a really cool thing that we get to do here in Oklahoma City today.
Well, let's not keep us waiting anymore. Let's send you over the edge. I know you have to get clipped in, but like you're talking about, we did help raise a lot of money. So you go get secured. I'm going to take you over here. Come over here, Charla. I'm going to interview Charla Wilson. She is with Central Oklahoma Habitat for Humanity. Talk to us. We helped y'all raise over $50,000 for this day.
Yes, y'all. We everybody worked together, and Channel 5, you guys helped us raise over $50,000 for this event. Today and tomorrow are the big days, so we want everybody to come out and watch what's going on. You guys are going over today, so we're going to get to see this live on the air and see how this goes today. Y'all are the guinea pigs, so to speak.
We are.
So this will be a great fun.
And thank you for wearing your helmet with me. She said I couldn't be alone wearing a helmet in this interview. But what have we gotten ourselves into?
Well, we're going to go 16 floors down the side of the building. On the outside, we're going to rappel, and so this should be very exciting. And for anybody that still wants to come out and sign up, the opportunity still exists. You can come out and sign up before 11 o'clock tomorrow, $2,000. You and a friend can go over the edge as well. So if that's still something you want to do, or if you just want to come out and watch rappellers go over tomorrow all day, starting at 8 a.m. through 2-4, people will be going over the side of the building.
Okay. Good to know. Charlotte, stay up here with me. Be my support system. Damon's getting strapped in. If you work at Leadership Square, if you're in one of these office buildings, come to your window, snap some hilarious photos of us. We're about to go down. I'm going to go down the second half hour. Lost my audio, so I'm going to send it back into studio to Steve and Maggie. Guys, really wish y'all were here. Y'all are missing out on a good time.
Oh, Marky, we are with you, girl. You do us proud out there. We'll see you in just a few moments. We got to switch gears, though, because we are continuing to follow breaking news that you saw first here on KOCO 5. Police are searching for a suspect near Celebration Station just off I-40 in Reno, and Sky 5 was over that area just moments ago. Police say they were called to that area after someone was robbed at a hotel nearby. Officers did catch one suspect. She is now in custody. They continue their search for that second suspect. Yeah, did you see this morning on our air? Breaking this morning, a high-speed motorcycle chase ends with 2 arrests inside a cattle pen. Our photojournalist Dave Valega catching this video exclusive to our station here as that chase sped past him. Police say it started in Piedmont, stretched all the way to the stockyards, and that is where officials say the driver and a female passenger took off on foot and ran into a cattle pen. Both were arrested. Thankfully, no one was hurt.
A lot of breaking news this morning. One person rushed to the hospital after a house fire on the city's northwest side. Police were also called there to 33rd and Chartel before the firefighters even got there. Neighbors reported what they were hearing as gunshots. One witness said they saw those flames and the fire department came out, got those fire knocked down in about 5 minutes. There was one person taken to the hospital, actually broke through a window trying to escape and was cut by the glass. Another person also then taken into custody. At this point, though, authorities have not said why.
A big development new at 9. Brahms deciding to withdraw their application to tear down that building at Klassen Circle. It houses the High-Low Club, the Drunken Fry, and Klassen Grill. City Councilman Ed Shadid said this morning in part, quote, Brahms has withdrawn its application thanks to all those who resisted and fought for what is unique and special in OKC.
Really need to understand these injuries, concussion, subconcussion, figure out how to treat them.
Concern growing right now over the dangers of the game, and parents and players of football players helping fuel the conversation now about CTE. This morning we talk one-on-one with a former OSU football star, what he is now saying about the startling effects of that condition.
All right, thank you so much, Michael. Come back to your screens, everyone, if you've certainly walked away or just listening, because we are taking you back up to Sky 5, also our camera and also a GoPro. They are flying over there over Leadership Square. That is where KOCO's Marky Martin and Damon Lane are getting ready to rappel down the side of Leadership Square, of course, all to raise money for Habitat for Humanity. You see Damon, he is literally on the edge, and he is getting ready right now, live on our air. You see him, he's starting to do it. He's starting to rappel down Leadership Square, 16 stories. Take a look, Damon, there he goes, all raising money for Habitat for Humanity. Had to raise a certain amount in order to have that privilege to go over the edge. And there he is. We're gonna stay with this, guys. We're gonna keep watching him. Sky 5 on one side, and then you have Damon on the other there at Leadership Square. Stay with us, guys. We're going to come right back and give you another live look as Damon and Marky prepare to go over the edge.
.927 and happening right now. If you don't like heights, this is going to be the one that freaks you out this morning.
This is a big deal.
We have KOCO team members going over the edge right now, all to raise money for Habitat for Humanity.
And my co-anchor Marky Martin is at Leadership Square right now alongside Chief Meteorologist Damon Lane. And Damon, you are in the process right now. You are over the edge. How you doing, sir?
I am. This might be the coolest live shot that we've ever done for on KOCO.
Yeah.
Where I'm literally right now in between on the Leadership Square right now, halfway down. So the hardest thing was actually sliding over the edge. You got to trust your equipment here, but I got my GoPro. I don't know if y'all can see exactly what I'm seeing out here, but it's a
We
long
can see
way
you.
down.
We can see you. We've got the
yeah,
GoPro look.
Yeah, and this is actually, fortunately the winds were light, because if these winds were picking up, I'd be bouncing all around this this building here. But I think there are some people inside this building right now that are actually laughing at me right now, because how often do you look out your window and you see a guy, a meteorologist, just hanging out on the side of the building? But this was all for a great cause, as you heard from Marky earlier. The amount of money that we were able to raise was incredible. And I'm gonna go ahead and continue sliding down here. You can kind of see how I'm doing this. I got lots of safety harnesses on here, so I'm totally fine if my wife is watching at home, or my little 2.5-year-old daughter, and she's wondering, why is Daddy on the side of a building? You can see right here. So anyways, yeah, as you can see here, making pretty good progress. You know, they once had someone do this in like 30 seconds, I heard. I'm not doing this in 30 seconds, but as you can see here, I think I'm probably about 8 stories up now. We started at 16, and I'm just gonna continue to slide down here, so kind of making good speed. There'll be someone down here to catch me. From what I can hear, there are some people down here that are actually cheering us on. So Marky is up top, which I gotta feel bad for Marky, because you know how you just want to get it over with sometimes when you're a little scared to do something. So I know right now she's watching. She's saying, "Oh, come on, Damon, just go. I just want to get this thing over with." Looking over this edge is a little frightening. So,
hey, Damon,
anyways,
if you can hear us, did you look down?
Here, I'm almost done.
Have you looked down?
What's that? I have not looked down yet. I will now. Oh my goodness.
There's Marky. You can see Marky is looking over the edge at you, Damon. She is. We have a shot of her, and she's looking, and she's saying, "I don't know. I don't know about this."
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So, well, I'm going to continue doing this because, I mean, as much as I love hanging out and talking to you all, I kind of wouldn't mind getting off this thing right about now.
You go, Damon. You go. Sir, we respect what you and Marky are doing out there and all of the work for Habitat for Humanity. Guys, stay with us. We will be right back after this quick break.
This is KOCO 5 News at 9.
And happening right now, and we mean right now, raising money for Habitat for Humanity. My co-anchor Marky Martin and Chief Meteorologist Damon Lane rappelling over the edge at Leadership Square. We're going to hear from them in just moments. We just saw moments ago Damon going over the edge. Marky is preparing to do so. But first, I want to say good morning to you, Oklahoma. We thank you for joining us. I'm Maggie Carlo.
I'm Steve Otari, in for Marky, who is currently standing at the top of a building, waiting to go down the side of it, attached only by a rope. And she's going to be just fine.
Fingers crossed. All right, and happening right now, KOCO taking over Leadership Square for a good cause to raise money, of course, for Habitat for Humanity.
That's right. We got Sky 5 up there right now. You see these people just at the top of the building waiting, including some of our own team members here preparing to go down the side of the edge, including Marky Martin getting ready to go over the edge herself. All right, Marky, you just saw Damon do it. How are you feeling now?
Hey guys, well, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made because I watched Damon go over first and I watched him the whole way down. This is 16 stories. It is so high, and you know, usually I'm not afraid of heights. You know, I figured I'm a pilot, I got this. No, y'all, I am so nervous, and we've got crowds down below. We've got crowds over here in these buildings gathering by to watch this whole spectacle take place. But I am excited. I actually just got word too that we raised more money than we thought we did, over $107,000 for Habitat for Humanity. So that's great news here. This is Matt. He's going to help strap me in, right?
Yes.
Keep me safe?
Absolutely.
These are literally my lifelines. You saw Damon attached to these here, but no, I've known I've been doing this for a while. It wasn't until the past probably 48 hours or so that I started thinking about all the things that could possibly go wrong up here. But I'm feeling good. We have a lot of support down below. Viewers at home have gotten me through this. I just texted my mom. She said, pretend you're on Ocean's 11 and channel your inner Julia Roberts. So that's, Mom, this is for you, I guess. And but yes, I am very scared. So they're gonna get me strapped in. Next time you see me, hopefully I'll be scaling down this building. But Steve, Maggie, back to you guys in studio.
All right, we will check back in with you. Be brave out there, Marky. I like your mom's advice out there.
She can do it. She can do it. All right, take a listen to this next story we've been following. And right now we want to take you back downtown to Oklahoma City, where members of the KOCO team are going over the edge for a good cause. My co-anchor you see there on the right-hand side of your screen, Marky Martin, is getting ready to go over the edge. Chief Meteorologist Damon Lane has already been rappelling down the side of Leadership Square, all for Habitat for Humanity. We are going to hear from Marky in just moments. You go, girl. She's getting ready to do this thing. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Live, local, late breaking. This is KOCO 5 News at 9 with Marky Martin, Maggie Carlo, and meteorologist Shelby Hayes.
And we are taking you back downtown live because that's where members of the KOCO team are going over the edge for a good cause. My co-anchor Marky Martin and Chief Meteorologist Damon Lane rappelling down the side of Leadership Square. So you see the side of the building there. Is that Marky? Yes,
There's
it is
Marky. Yeah, she's strapped in.
All right, she's getting ready.
Thumbs up right there. She's getting ready to go. And I remember Damon we just talked to a couple minutes ago. He was casually hanging off the side of a building.
Right,
and he was
just
saying the hardest part was actually the initial liftoff, going from the top of the building and then getting yourself starting to rappel down.
And you know, if you haven't ever rappelled, it doesn't, kind of sound like, okay, not a big deal. I have rappelled before. It is scary. You have to, like you were saying there, Steve, you've got to lean back to get yourself going. And sometimes the body just doesn't want to do what the mind wants it to. It is scary. And I'm so proud of this team.
Okay, so Marky's going to go in just moments. We'll talk to her live while she's doing it right now, though, to meteorologist Michael Armstrong here this morning with your forecast. Because, Michael, there are some chances of severe weather today.
That's right, guys. So we'll be watching for that as we go into the afternoon. It's pretty cool watching our team down there on Sky 5, though. I got to tell you, it's like eavesdropping on them. It's pretty cool seeing them do that. And obviously for such a great cause, too. We're so excited to be able to help with those families for build them homes from Central Oklahoma Habitat for Humanity as well.
I want to turn now back to the big news here in OKC this morning. We have our co-workers on the side of a building right now.
Right.
All for a good cause, though.
That's right. They are going over the edge, and this is all, again, to raise money for Habitat for Humanity. My co-anchor, Marky Martin, is live at Leadership Square right now. All right, Marky, you go, girl.
Woohoo! Yeah, so guys, I'm kind of losing my audio a little bit, but my good friend Levi came down with me. And this is actually a lot of fun. I can kind of see through some of these windows. I'm sure I look so ridiculous, but that's okay. All for a good cause here. And the key is, my dad said, just look straight at the window. These gilded windows help because it's just mirrors. But yeah, I have yet to look down after I've gone over the edge, which I think is key. But it's really not bad. Once you get over the edge, you just kind of sit back. It's like you're in a comfortable chair.
Marky, you're doing
Levi,
so
thank
good.
you for coming with me.
We are so proud of you. You're doing awesome, girl.
Thank you. I wish y'all were out here. Maggie and Steve, y'all would love this.
Marky, very comfortable right here on the ground
but
watching you.
Yeah, it's
just
kind of
hey, can you see people through the windows? Can
I'm sure you are, Steve.
Are they waving?
So no, I'm not seeing people. I'm passing a boardroom. Oh, there's somebody. Hello, friend. Yeah, there are a few people here. It's kind of fun, but no, the windows are super dark. They're kind of gilded, so I'm basically just watching myself go down, and I look ridiculous. Oh, there's someone waving right here. Hi. Thank you for taking part in this newscast. Yeah, no, this is fantastic. It's a lot less scary than I thought it was going to be. If anybody, in Leadership Square is snapping photos, send those into the U-Local section of our KOCO mobile news app, and we'll be able to see those live on air.
And Marky, just wanted to mention, we've been talking about this, for weeks now, and just wanted to mention again, that this is all for Habitat for Humanity. We were out a few weeks ago helping a family, very deserving family, build their home, and now you've gone over the edge after raising more than 6 figures for Habitat for Humanity. This is so wonderful to see you guys go over the edge and to know that the money that is being raised is going to an organization like Habitat for Humanity, who is making a difference in the lives of folks in our community every day. Look at you go.
Yeah, 107. Am I still live? If I'm not, I'll just keep talking just in case. But $107,000. We thought it was 50. It's $107,000, and everybody at KOCO 5, we've been out building these homes for 2 very deserving families, and they've put in their sweat equity too. They've been out with us, and those homes are just going to be such a game changer. So I was happy to do this. I'll be scared for 15 minutes for those families, no big deal. but $107,000 is going to change their lives. And one family has 2 kids, the other's a single mom with a little one. So anyway, this is for them.
All right, Marky, you're doing great down there. Look at that, already making it floors down. We'll see you down at the bottom, and we'll be right back after this. All right, and back out to Leadership Square we go this morning. A live picture right here. There she is. There's Marky. She just made it down to ground level. Coming down all 16 stories, Leadership Square. Meteorologist Damon Lane there as well. He just went down
they're
right before
both there.
her.
They both look extremely relieved. Raised over $100,000 for Habitat for Humanity. Way to go, guys. Awesome job. All right, we will have more on 5 and 6 o'clock tonight. We thank you for watching the 9 a.m. show. So proud of you guys. Awesome. Have a great day, everyone.